Hey everybody, if you're like me, you try to rank a ton of videos. And just like me, you probably often get confused. Did I remember to backlink that video? Did I ping it? Did I ping the links? Tough to remember all these things. And of course, writing them down on notes and leaving notes everywhere and notebooks and everything just doesn't quite cut it. So what I've got for you today is an awesome new piece of software that will take your skills at ranking a video and take you step by step, logging your progress the entire way and helping you to easily do some of the things that are a little bit more of a pain in the neck to do. It's not automation, but it's awesome. Okay, so here we are inside of Tube Ranking Software version 2.0, and I want to show you how this works because it's actually very, very cool. You can see here I've already got a video that's been put into the system here, but I'm going to show you how you add a second one here, or a third one in this case. So let's say I wanted to do one based on my how to delete a YouTube account. You'd add that in there and you'd hit create. And you can see it'll create a new one here. It'll already have our keyword here, how to delete a YouTube account. The title, how to delete a YouTube account. Now what we have to do is put the YouTube URL. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy our URL and we're going to paste it in here. Okay, and now what we got here is you got the ability to add a description, or you can generate a description. Now what will happen is if you generate a description, it's going to use this file right here, the description template. And if we open this up, you can see there's a few different types of templates in here that say a few different things. They're very generic, and if you wanted to change any of this, you can do that. You can actually go in here and change this, and it'll base its generated text based on that. So if we hit generate, you can see how to delete a YouTube account despite what you may think. How to delete a YouTube account is well known across hundreds of nations, blah, blah, blah. Basically, it's a very generic stuff. Personally, I don't use it. I've already got a description inside of YouTube. But if you wanted to create some that were a little bit better, you can actually do that, especially if they're more specific to you there. And then you can generate anything you want at that point in time. But I'm going to grab what we already have right in here. Copy that, and that should fit in there. There we go. So now we've got that paragraph in there. That's good. And then for tags, again, you can generate tags here. So if we do this, just give it a few seconds. All right. Well, it didn't pull any up this time. Usually it actually will pull up some tags there, but that's okay. We'll put up our own tags here. Usually it does a decent job of pulling up tags that are fairly relevant, but maybe in this case there's just not a lot out there to really do that with. So we're just going to put our own in here. Okay, and once we have those in there, we're just going to hit save. Now you can see up here we've got a red box here, and what this means that we haven't done enough for this to be a go yet. So we haven't done a lot of work here. You can see our progress bar has moved up just a little bit because we've added this in here. But now you can see across the top here we've got a whole bunch of options: ping, backlinks, social, ratings, extras, and to-dos. And basically what we're going to do is go through each of these very, very quickly. I don't want to hold you guys up for too long. But we're going to ping this here. Okay, so there you go. You see it's now been pinged to 69 out of 69 pinging services there. So we're doing pretty good. And once again, we're going to hit save. And now if we go back to our summary, boom, you'll see it's moved up just a little bit more. Now I'm not going to sit here and go through each and every one of these with you guys because it's going to take a little while to do all of these different things. So I want to show you one that I just was working on a few minutes ago. You can see this one's already green. You can see we've pinged it. Now we've got a backlinks section. Now in this one here, you can actually use 1 hour backlinks and put how many you've got in here. The basic idea behind this program is not to necessarily automate everything, but to keep track of what you've done with each video. So in this case here, for this apartments in Tucson, if we do bulk backlinks through 1 hour backlinks, we can put how many in here and hit yes. If we do wiki backlinks, which in this case we did wiki robot, so I didn't use Fiverr, so I can hit yes. And then EDU and government backlinks, if I wanted to do that through Fiverr, we can do that and we can hit yes. If you don't plan on doing that, you can hit not necessary. And in this case, it's not going to be necessary. So we're going to save that the way it is there. And you can see we've also got here, and this is actually a very interesting piece of this that I do want to show you. This is video backlinks. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go back to our other account here, and I'm going to go to video backlinks here because I want to show you how this works. What this basically will do is it's going to take our keyword, how to delete a YouTube account, okay? And when we hit start, it's going to search through YouTube and find, actually it's going to search through Google, find the top rated videos and paste them in here. And it'll take just a second. And once it does, I'll show you why this is really cool. Okay, you can see that it's added a whole bunch of videos here. How to delete a YouTube account 2013. These are all the ones that we saw on that first page of Google there, or on YouTube rather. So what you can do is, first of all, I'm going to go back and I'm going to copy our URL here. Make sure we have that in here. Now what you can do is you can go to each of these videos, and the idea is to get your video to be put into the video responses. Now, obviously, he's already got 2 video responses here, so we're not going to be able to do it there. That's fine. We'll go to the next one. Pop that one open. Let's take a look and see if we've got video responses here. And it looks like we do not. And now we can actually attempt to make this a response to his video since he doesn't have any. So if we go to the comments, hit create a video response, and then we just have to choose our video, which is how to delete a YouTube video, which we'll just have to find in this mess here. There it is, how to delete a YouTube channel. I'm going to use that. Okay, we've successfully completed your video response. Let's return to the original video, and we'll see if... All right, well, we're lucky here because it looks like he's got it set to automatic, so now we're done. We've been able to, in 2 shots here, find a video that makes sense to put a response to, and we've put the response, and it worked. So now we can save this, and if we go back to our summary, you'll see our progress bar is moving up just a little bit more. Okay, so that's just a very, very cool option in there, just because you can, find these videos very simply and respond, and just keep trying until you find one that works. Okay, so the next thing we want to check out here is, let's go back to our backlinks. We're going to do PR backlinks, or bookmarking rather. So this is where you can just click on each of these and add your video to that. So you can see we've done that already. You can see it takes you right to Dig. Put in your URL, submit, and you're done. Once you're done, of course, hit save. Okay, so the next one is social. And in here, we've got Facebook backlinks, Google+, and retweets. And this is actually something that's another feature in here that is very, very interesting. What this does is this allows you to submit, basically create a backlink on these websites to your video, or in this case, to your Facebook page that has your video. So what I've done is I've created a Facebook page with our video of the apartment in Tucson. And then what we do here is we do a start, and it'll pull up a bunch of things that are in some way related to Tucson or apartments and things of that nature. So, for instance, here, let's find one here. Go-kart collision. Okay, drugs, gang violence in Tucson. So let's click on that. And you can see it pops up an article here that allows us to leave a comment using Facebook. And so what we want to do with this is we want to go, you can see we're logged in as Facebook. We're going to hit change. We're going to choose Video Showcase, which has our video on it. And so now we can leave a relevant comment and just say, wow, some areas of Tucson are tough. So now when we hit comment, we've just created kind of a little mini link wheel here where Video Showcase, if we click on that, that links us to the Facebook page. And on the Facebook page, when it finishes loading, is our video. See, there's our video. Right here. So now we've built a backlink to our page here with our video in here. So very cool stuff. Just a mini link wheel that you can do automatically. And it's very easy to do this. You can do this over and over and over again and just keep building, 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 building. So it's very, very slick. Same thing with Google+. Unfortunately, with our particular keyword, we're finding mostly Google+ local stuff. But we did find this one here. And we were able to leave a message here. Now, what I did, if you notice here, it looks like it just says, great for anyone looking for apartments in Tucson for rent near University of Arizona. Well, Apartments in Tucson for rent near University of Arizona is the title of our video. And so that's clickable and leads right to the video. So we've created a backlink, but of course, unless you click on that or you hover over it, it just looks like a comment, which is very cool. So literally you would just type in our case here, this is our how to delete a YouTube channel video. So we'll just make up something stupid here. We won't actually save it, but great for anyone that needs to know. And then we would go and we would paste our how to delete a YouTube video. So we could paste it like this. You can see it just pastes the link, but when we hit post comment, it now says, great for anyone who needs to know how to delete a YouTube channel. Okay, so that's just one way to do it. We're actually going to delete that account, that comment, because it's that's kind of spammy. So we'll leave that one out of there. But basically, the idea is you find things that make sense, and you're able to post things and link directly to your video inside of Google+. Very, very powerful. And, in many cases, we can do that over and over again. Okay, so the next thing we want to take a look at is our retweets. And what you want to do is you'll put your Twitter account in here. You'll want to go to Twitter and post about your video. And this is the link that you want to have for retweeting. And then what you can use is you can use any of these services here. You can use Fiverr or Twitter backlinks and just let them know that you did it. In this case, we did, we got 10 retweets out of this, something of that nature. And that just allows you to keep track of how many retweets you did, and you can follow your rankings. So let's go to ratings. And in ratings, we've got all of our views and likes and subscriptions and favorites and comments, and you can put in how many you've done. So for instance, in this case, on YT Nuke, I sent 10,000 views to this particular video. VagX I didn't, MTurk I didn't, none of these, so that's fine. And then of course on here, views, this is how many views, this is how many likes, etc., etc., and it just keeps track of all these things so you can watch the progress of it. And then under extras, now this is something that they've kept in there. This used to be very powerful, not really as necessary as it used to be, but if you wanted to do a lot of playlists, you can keep those in here. And of course, if you're doing link wheels, which is where you upload various videos that point to each other, you can actually, put this video link, which led to the account, and this video link, which led to video 1, and this video link, which led to video 2, which led to video 1, which led to the account, etc. So you can still do that kind of stuff. I haven't done that with this video, at least not yet, but that's one of the other tools that's in here. And then, of course, we have a checklist at the end here, which is our on-site and off-site to-do list. And our on-site list here, is title using the main keyword. Yes, we did that. Description using the main keyword. Yes. Tags. Yes. Video responses. Yes, we've done that. Comments. How many? We've got. We'll just say 10 comments or so. I'm not sure how many are on that one. Transcriptions, captions done. Yes, and then you can hit save. And then on the offsite, this keeps track of all the things you've done. So we pinged it. Yes. Backlinks. We have 900 of them from Wiki Robot. Video backlinks. We've got the 1. Social bookmarking. We've got 42. Facebook backlinks. We did 3 of them for that one. We did 2 on Google+. Retweets, we've got, we've got 10 now. I said 1 at the time, but we've actually got 10 now. Okay, and it's going to tell you no on some of these things if you didn't do it automatically. So even if we tell this thing yes, it knows we didn't, the playlist section is empty, so it's not going to show that. Basically, this just keeps track of all the different things that you've done. And of course, in the end, when we head back to our summary, you can see that we've done most of the things, so it's green. So this is going to be very helpful to this particular video because we've done all this work. And of course, at any time when we come back here, we can check our rankings. And it's going to tell us it's not in the top 10 yet. It's not on the first page. But we've got everything set up there. And, this is just a very, very cool software, not only to keep track of everything that you've done, but also just a really easy way when you get into doing the video backlinks to be able to instantly get to a video that you can put your video as a response on it. And the social stuff with the Facebook backlinks and the Google Plus backlinks is just huge. And like I said, with this, you can just keep doing this all day long. well, maybe not all day long, with a lot of different things. So overall, this software is fantastic because I know when I do video ranking, especially when I do it for clients instead of just myself, it can get very confusing very fast. What's been done, what hasn't been done, what needs to be done. And this just allows me to really keep track of everything that I've done, make sure that I do all the things I'm supposed to, and it allows us to track how we're doing. So if you're doing any sort of video ranking, this software can really help you keep track of exactly what you're doing, and works hand in hand with any of the really good video ranking techniques that you've picked up over the last little while. So for instance, Rocket Video Ranker that we talked about a week ago or so. All the things that you do in there, you can kind of keep track of in here and make sure that they get done. So it's a very good software, very helpful. And if you're looking for it, be sure to check it out, raythevideoguide.com/tube ranking software.